Oro for yata.
Hello.
What him say na mu police bet me abecho.
Police. Kwame.
Papa.
Police here, police then I where the police home.
Pa.
You see a police in I catch you say a crime in film we was said and cry jam we through. Now we are there we so we are. Police. You know that how can be a night cry and can move up that me. Now the police in my family national and today see Kurumka. Within 15 minutes can help insurance a jabetum 15 minutes. What police no tell me what happened. I am calling my organizers. 15 minutes. One my family go police station. Only I can you see what them. God, you small boys out.
Peace FM.
Now, Minister for Zongo, former Minister for Zongo, Boniface Abubakar Sadiq. Me sure send a video no mumbu wo ha mo ho. Na e futuro bi a ode tu dwa no. Tiamame.
Honestly, and tokwa isi wo Ghana nyina na amansani nyina nye obi ana de bawo. Eniema mienu. Ohia any politicians. Asemba ko abeka wo tekrema so no e chense kan.
Peace FM.
Honestly, and tokwa isi wo Ghana nyina na amansani nyina nye obi ana de bawo. Eniema mienu. Ohia any politicians. Asemba ko abeka wo tekrema so no e chense kan. I want to tell you, do your politics well. Don't let politicians deceive you. Muhu ya say wono one year chinjia ya kunto go. Ye wi ya frustra ko numti nam ne yewe. Mu ana moto. Me catch them on okware. There are people here enne o muhumia o musi o mutiase. Osafu mafu o himfa enye MPP ninu akuma ajemafu o NDC Shelia Ite o NDC no a minister ninu apeni Professor Ite o MPP NDC lawyer Larry Ajeti o NDC na papa waka baby Peter Lajeti o MPP Samuel Jinapo o himfa o MPP ninu apeni John Jinapo o NDC mi ami jina hai mi wo MPP mi ni apeni Kamara o he o NDC ye fie ye da kom mo na mbe da kom mi matina mi gina o me ka kire mo no mi hu opposition da o mi party dia wa ko opposition ba mi kasa mi ko opposition look o mu na ti wono look mi hu opposition da mi party MPP a ko opposition ba mi dia mi ko opposition mi ko NDC wo power mi didi Kamara me kono homa mi sko be mame enne me wo part mi wo power bibi hia na obe frame ye kasada na ma hu opposition no enti mondwi mayem ma party enne mayem I say enti mondwi emrantie ne maba na mo pnema politicians eba ne de mo saa ntoko hunu mo so mo yere ne o mo ma ne o mu nua no mka ho mo hu bi da to send you see do ya kikiri yampini na me bisa na no se hu se ni lante vanda po na ni nua ka ho ana ni lante banaman na ne baka ho monwene miemma amanyosem we free ha no miemma eno embese yentem ntokwa sikantwe mudwohwiegu nipa wuo nene akeka ho nyina Boniface mami futu ni bi na menko me say no pay ne NY panyi Sylvester sese batwetwe nkomanche bia honestly entokwa esi wo Ghana nyina na amansani nyina nye obi ana de bawo eniema mienu ohia any politicians asemba ko abeka wo tekrema so no e chense kan I want to tell you, do your politics well. Don't let politicians deceive you. Muhu ya say wono one year chinjia ya kunto go. Ye wi ya frustra ko numti nam ne yewe. Mu ana moto. Me catch them on okware. There are people here enne omu humia omu si omu tiase Osafu mafu o himpa enye MPP ninu yakuma ajemafu o NDC Shelia Ite o NDC no minister ninu ya penny professor Ite o MPP NDC lawyer Larry Ajeti o NDC na papa waka baby Peter Lajeti o MPP Samuel Jinapo o himpa o MPP ninu ya penny John Jinapo o NDC mi ami jina hai mi o MPP mi ni apeni Kamara o he o NDC ye fie ye dako mo na mbe dako mi matina mi jina o me ka kire mo no mi hu opposition da o mi party dia wa ko opposition ba mi kasa mi ko opposition look o mu na ti hono look mi hu opposition da mi party MPP a ko opposition ba mi dia mi ko opposition because NDC wo power mi didi Kamara me kono homa misko be mame enne me wo part me wo power bibi hia na obe freme ye kasada na mahu opposition no enti mondwin mayem ma party enne mayem
Peace FM. Peace FM.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Boniface medasini afutuo na me opise enyame mani o Jamestown Odododi obiye banyen no yo atraje ni tafracha nyefia bulu ani na ayem se mo ko bi ntokwa ama no na monim se mo amodachi na mo se no ECG will undertake scheduled maintenance work to improve service delivery. And say ECG summer be edwin binti bedum light. Yebedum kanye ochina Friday 30th October 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. and upon don't do kopem enyumre no num. Baby yebedum kanye adeso Dansu Krom Agbogba Roseby Atinga area and Aboshe. Intimation and Sumami or Channel Panon do copy menurin no num. Yebedum Kanya there so Dansu Krom Agbogba Roseby Atinga area and Aboshe. Easy just your how be at baby piano, Mofa and Che. Slime out here.
Ya kwame.
Boko there.
Qu'est-ce que nyame dia cheme?
Mitimusa nyame dia chopa. Mitimusa nyame dia choa. Aduma kube fi ema flanking support. Aduma kuna to say. Nyame ni wedini yo.
Oni yedini ye.
Ye da nyame ase.
Israel nyame dia magana enam his excellence na nadanko akufo aduso no. Inim se Ghana nyandru be bia epedie but so far Ebenezer de nyame dia bedroni.
Amen.
Yepa.
Nyame ni danase. Na Sly. National Youth Authority. Ye kana bakosema eyedian.
Qu'est-ce que bidase? Mamenchia dedikan.
Ye joso
for ni wodi amohwe ye abefo kwantimponso. Na menchia the vision bearer for the young people. I work room her. Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo ni nabadi eche. The digital vice president. Na face menchia mempeswa so for BNA.
Any for
BNA for Botiano English about from.
Hey BNA.
In fact, BNA.
I see.
Chia BNA him for. Chia BNA mebuno afi executives ni coordinators ahodo nyina michia wo mo anopai. Na menchia Ghana mebuno nyina ne majuma efo. Me mapamfo a me no mo ye adwuma my bedi akirefo ni directors ahodo nyina me chia mo anopai na National Youth Authority na bakosempa from 1974 National Youth Council edidi mo up to 2016 sakra emremu ebe National Youth Authority law no implementation started 2017.
Okay.
You started as a National Youth Authority. Nampenimfo ahodo aye juma wa National Youth Authority a bit to say Rashid Purple was one time a coordinator. Ya yenua Penning Kwesi Pratt Jr. Ono so aye juma wa National Youth Council hoda.
Samrene National Youth Council.
National Youth Council. Ras Mubarak aye juma wa hoda. We share Penninfo ahodo abetwem maybe di na dia menua asigre Penninfo ahodo. Idimwa intende nyame ne yedi ne yie say emebunu anya bigger platform, bigger opportunity say yeso ebedi djuma hodo a esema Ghana mebunu enti na bakosem de it's been very turbulent, very resilient, and omaye djuma hodo bebre e wo Ghana ha nende ya peje mu kese pa ya ba abemu na National Youth Authority e wo 51 districts. Operational presence over 51 districts, and there are many can say yakwa do 217 districts. Ye juma. Echa will say ya the authority no akwa ben emebru no ahodo bebre e wo Ghana ha. Yes, strive say ya beko every district in the country by the end of 2021. Every district benya presence, and of course you go social infrastructure ahodo a ye ba we call district offices bebre na non-existent. Now the staff strength of the authority is about 217, and there are many say a total of 1,218 staff across the country. Omoni authority no juma. Yes, Sakraya who do be Baba Minka say by the vision of the president, NAPCO for Baye Omo Abwaya who do be Kwayan who do be Briswa NAPCO for court district who do be Dudwana NAPCO for, and now many say my Timia Jam and Naswa Yeshe. Your scheme of service manpower audit any requirement for clearance most of them said the president share omuni aye over 3 years omanya the necessary experience be regularize or stay with the authority one year omuni ye ejuma de menim say the do na omo discharge omo duties creditably no ye be yen sakraya omo nyina be permanent staff of the authority meji de say ade a there apart from we call your regional offices infrastructure who do aye in Leadership Youth Skills Institute ahodo we share dormitories ACC, we share multi-purpose assembly halls ACC, we share youth resource centers ACC or Omaya afana nyina 10 regions na ACC and afenso na say president call uti president Ashe say the newly created 6 regions no so they should not be left out in his second term. All the processes the sort have been cut at Dambai representing Oti region say the 6 no so the president's second term for more to do more for you no in the first term 10 youth resource centers across the country there then first 6 no so nka now mo so nya the opportunity said the bear youth development a bear holistic, and I think say there hasn't been a time the young people of our country had opportunity as under Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Now authority nankasa there the juma di pa there a policy regulator in the youth space. The National Youth Policy rests with us. Over 11,000 young people have been consulted with a consultant. Yet me a year review of the National Youth Policy, and now me know say you developing cabinet memo, eco cabinet for president say ordaining sa omodo omusabe shase. Now if you launch policy no. Now kwame the wom kra say and yes a policy ni keke over time ye policy na ye diato, but this policy it comes with an implementation plan and monitoring plan. Sabi, we have policy no a 10-year span until the policy start from 2021 to 2031. We have space no now we have policy now we review na edahwa one nation why first year there now so yeah implementation plan ka now we have document to monitor the progress and until e be share department agencies and even government say when you can see be youth policy ni show say the first year of its implementation no e was say we say and no na me baby I meet as a chief executive officer e share me crime be say any document as usual just say wo ho no bi akopre say but embegunu nankasa I edwo mu ashem to the extent say afi baako de ne wo say wo ye afi de toso bienu de toso miensa and na monitoring and evaluation documents so kan wo say wo failure e be sure say indeed you are failing. At the National Youth Authority we share youth development agencies e okroma edoso we share NAPE, we share youth employment agency, we share MBSSI, we share ministry department and agencies ni nyina no obia e wo chefa e wo say oye in the National Youth Policy. Therefore your role and say you better keep it track of all the nearby or say yema emebunu in all the department agencies are more implementing youth-led institutions, even in the private sector, how young people are treated in the workspace and all that. Nina ewo document dear Mr. and I've always shared this point, said the media should help the young people to disseminate it, say youth policy no ba abontia. The process leading to review, no, and we've done that with the media, and the media had been fantastic in their reportage of the reviewed national youth policy. And I think say President Yobia Oshia Obia Obisao, the ministers who share a brand who share technical committee amudia my anyone my year jumana. There hasn't been a time I make say or Mampenian as a minister, the sector minister, or Musheye, ma ya ye jumapa, validation of the technical committee juma or my year. I feel say document the opportunity for young people to contribute. In fact, a jumana and share consultant and say we are consultant for youth policy. No, because there were existing policy, 2010 policy, and Russia say every 10 years because of Niama ACC near Dania Bano, I was say a review no, then meeting the current trend of our development. Now, yeah, they say we be a Kotsram baby, no, I hear policy on their brain near Kwako launch. No, we did a roadshow region by region, identifiable groups, ubia enya opportunity. Then of course, if we the validation session, our regions ni Accra. I think say we share the input that young people are making in the said document. Babontia, Mejidi said the space, the youth space in this country will not be the same again. And I think say media has been very, very helpful in that direction. And to share the National Youth Authority under Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo in terms of infrastructure, in terms of various policies, the opportunity I create young people in this country. I think say educate. Now I commend other chief executive officers of youth-led institutions like National Service, we share innovation, about that space, we share the Youth Employment Agency, innovation, we share NIP, all the other institutions, no, in the youth space, keep it track of the youth involvement in that space, no. I think it's been fantastic. We share the nation building update, I met to me, I can say, but there's still Nyame was here because they every day, Kwame Menu can say, and we are graduating to the youth bracket. And Ranu Niho, describing youth between the ages of 15 to 35 years, and no be free mono, no be bemo, or bema, or back with a new threat opportunity, and Nyama said to me a year wow. So a space, you can't leave it for a moment. You don't pursue growth, and as you don't pursue opportunities for young people. But I think say you keep it track of the last 4 years of Nanado administration. But me say Nyameni di adia me baby a me jina kebia say you can investment in young people. The biggest of all, the free SHS opportunity and Nanado di ama emebru ukruma. Say in the next 10 years, Kwame, the youth space will change because there are opportunity for young people say to the level or more I dream between irrespective of where you are coming from. So mommy will be papa it will be and now papa will be and now mommy maybe whatever it is no Nanado will create opportunity for every young person say will be to me a school now also the media dua mono or mine benya home fast. So for me share from that side we share baby a free bar now youth unemployment I am national security issue. Look, you can napko amount for downplay it, Kwame. I've traveled the length and breadth of this country. Now take the testimonies of young people. Me, I can speak for about 800 or 1,000 NAPCO personnel who are working with the authority. Now, Kwame, me show Niama wamuye innovation. Debi ame bisa me honse. Senye nanado. Na se mranti negufia. Anka contributions amwaye abwa omaye. Anka by this time wamu wahinfa. Uba National Youth Authority, the PR department, innovations amodiaba. Oko the regions. I will youth work, youth innovation challenge all over the country. So for me, I think the youth space has received a huge boost from the president and the sector minister. They be me bompire maomo eda nyamiasi for their lives, and I think fairly metunya can say the Fourth Republic, there hasn't been significant investment in young people than Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And the Kwame youth space in there, it's been fantastic. Mejidi say in fear account in form of Nanade, mebu na ebeti de.
Waka policy. Back where I'm there about this policy issue. They say, we say every 10 years or some year review.
Right.
Into 2010 policy or Hawaii review. Modi ababe do my new one.
Right.
I best starting next year till 2031.
Right.
Question. At the end, the woman tia moya policy seen still a mebunu complaining. A Juman ni ho. You need sense of direction. Ya want son we juma ye nya ejuma nye ya kusku ye nya ejuma nye enti what is different at the end of mwesua if 2010 to 2020 the enumentia we asesa
Kwame the TN is
and our bring baby beyond the rhetoric.
Yes, of course, beyond the rhetoric, no. And the usher policy now, and anytime I say a mebunu were involved. One of the key things I mebunu nankasa is super usher policy we woman. Technical and vocational education. Everywhere you've been to, they've come to realize our investment in technical and vocational education, anyhow, NTMYN. Enti mebu nangasa frese ye masika investment ye ndie ye kika mebu hu 7 policy ni nyina bom implementation no rest with government and no ntina baby ameti me hwe policy ya eda ho ni investment aban ye in TVET education and no they share me crying say the heart cry or the heartbeat of young people no aban 8 because and then we have model technical and vocational institute Ministry of Education investment and what they call now a me say in the next 10 years a new review no e mebunu no when swadi hu say yema nsanu adwuma Kwame, ye studio hire ye ejumai. We technicians ahodo. We share the value chain from ebia peduase baby am where you were up to a form hire ye ejuma. Nipa dodo nyina ye nkrofo mo de mo nsa ye ejuma. Yeah. Enti I was say ye trade wo mo. Enti mebru na hu say yes, ye go school, ye bibia, but ye ma ye focus no enko vocational and technical education. And then wo muso sa no, ye me hohwa say o mampani na otiso ni aban na otiso no. Or two sa anamono a brana MPP opposition Usha Namona then opposition leader and net president who took out Germany Germany for said ye almost and Kwame various vocational and technical institutes in Nina call under TVET education. Mamim Brown, I mean, Miss a quick one because for the next 1 year, me a TVET ambassador, make ambassadors Nibihona. Thank you. We're supposed to promote TVET education, technical vocational education training. Now, as some maybe say. CODVET, right? NYEP, NYA, NEIP, ne other institutions. No, I didn't kita hudini. Maybe so because of saying I can say now the call Germany by nisa. I didn't kita hudini woman tia. I bet boa sa ango na okano. I kita hudini say you can be standardization, standardization of all the ejumana. And I buy any so I didn't say all the vocational. Technical training in our country, even in the informal sector, there must be what we call standardization and certification. Said the TVET, a CODVET, and a coordinating Sanyama Winina, and the young as a policy or the monitoring institution, National Youth Authority. No, yeah, and she share abaya through the various departments and agencies, no, and meeting the aspirations of young people, which I think say it meeting it because young training cry National Youth Authority in the informal sector. Said you be uncle school say on to use in Sano Juma, or be better use Sano Juma as Fia Quinima Kwako professor. But no here a certain standardization and certification. And no na CODVET juma ye bon de we say sabi we share skills training na yema the informal sector and in the formal sector no I will say nya institutional ebe coordinate na share standardization and certification. That is all we are doing. I think that in that direction Aban has been apt and strict say any or say no. So for me I think that in that space any CODVET a year in National Youth Authority answer na ebe ma training be for any institution we go to CODVET obi o ma training e wo man bi ano you need to register with CODVET now mon share with certification standards any standardization standard whether you meet what or mine no ehia ansana National Youth Authority beka say institution we ene wunya adwuma na yen training mbebno anya sa na ejatum sa Kwame obi beka say makosua adwuma bi adwuma na wakosua no so wo hwe start because and the countries are who do epe skilled labor sa skilled labor na omo pɛ no ye de nkwala bi bɛkɔ standard omo pɛ no na bia na omo meet ye enti o say aban to anamon near standardize near mass certification na e best suit the international standard said ye be ya bebia odi akwala no beku bia no obetumi aye djuma eno ni bebia ye wo sese a eno na hye me nkran se emebunu so a omusu nyina no eni da so wo ho ma wo mo emebunu so omusu no eni da so wo ho ma
sa ni da so na asem na wo kana aban bia ba odi ni dia ba. Of course, 2010 NDC abane wo. So you say 2020 MPP abane wo. Mo pressure mo be sign ababen mo bi.
Right.
Mo yes ankrata we policies documents and I'm used as beyond the rhetoric. Mo yes adi we in area then e kire say aban fufuro beba no onko kotungu onko bongo.
Kwame emrahye say policy ni de. Policy no enuntina this time under my watch. Yeah, yes, sir. Enko yes a policy ni keke. Now so there should come an implementation plan. And Kwame policy bia should have advocate. Every time policy bia should have advocate. And they we catch them me say ne nyame ye madoma meko parliament.
And only BN no.
And only BN.
Okay, bebe no.
Semi wo parliament emebunu enya a bigger voice because Martina Hoda Kwame uko parliament and now share youth committee in parliament. Ras Mubarak is not a member, but he comes as a friend of the committee because of the experience. Anytime I'm a Kobiano, he's there.
Okay.
What it means is say me parliament and I will not stop advocating for young people as far as the policy is concerned because they're 10 years span. Tungu enkoye foforo. Therefore, near my woman, ya be DH, ya ni be DH say I was say ya implement it to the latter. Of course, near me be betumi si. A be require immediate intervention in a certain direction. Na yenim say COVID beba. And the COVID bar emebnu hu beko awunyahiem. Ebia na any policy no mo as far back 2010. Enti abai bia be hye say in case of uncertainty biba to say dia be ya e dia na wo be ye. Aboa emebnu eno wo ho. But say no amma na all things being equal. Population growth, projections na dia there. You better try say we'll keep track of it. My GD say a best is here, but end to this is drastically say two policy buy and two policy nanchune share say be sakraye said be meet the exigencies of our time because society static dynamic ye koy nim ye be nyina no na nipa hia sakraye sabi ejuma na akande anipa hia so di be ejuma bi in 10 years ago and esa we no asesa obi wo craft industry no and amount for packaging ediko amanoni ekwakoye sa nipa no onya open tiye a obetumi aye no was export to craft to international marketer ohia a certain degree of training and certification ni said the obesi aboa no menyi ni say 10 years ago na sa na tie sa so na ye koye nim so in subscribe beba these are niama ye be koso a ye be advocate enti ye mu bi nyamiama ye opportunity na ya serve wo ho no will continue to advocate for the policy say emebnu na sounds na meji say Kwame they launch policy na me the copy brewa abra no bra no you pick the policy and hold government accountable, hold the institutions who are responsible for it. And your national youth authority, even the private sector, muchefa wa policy no mo say. Kwanya ye first one ni emebnu etna and na say ye niama bi no. Meji say media na ka ho. Such a huge voice like yourself. Now you become an advocate for the national youth policy for the next 10 years. Meji say it won't be the same.
Beginning 2021, how does it start? At the end of the womb, what are some of the highlights of it?
Kwame, ejuma sem womb. Youth and leadership, governance and politics, a womb. Youth health and well-being, and also womb. Employment issues, and then a buying and another dan kwakufado. And mebuno say mebuno. You say me watchefa wo or my mo. Na me call university. Me ma ni social security number or be guarantee amamia. Na just mean to be a buying facility and call school. Kwame, what you say? Sir Akwalano, what deny an opportunity even to go into the tertiary education? And Abaye say, a 2021 econo. Obia Opeko University, with national card is enough to guarantee for you to access facility at the school. Adia advocate, Adia mebunka ho asem, and Abaye ti wo so frɛ. Emebunu so see experience. Uko application, uko pe ejuma, wo say who need 3 years, 4, 5 years experience. Emebunu so say aban creating opportunity for young people to learn and have experience on the job even whilst they are in school. And the aban to me, we should help private sector to create the space for young people to learn.
Yeah.
Kwame, say aban someone say kakra. Now we create opportunity. You can have people coming through this institution every year. Before we school, no more baby.
Yeah.
Ebe boa omo. Eno mo ne niama emebunu ehye se omo mwa omo. Health and well-being. Kroma emebunu se aden.
Omemu ha.
Ghana ha. Say ekoba.
Sausi krum, Korea kitwa.
Omai Ghana. Omai Ghana. Say emebunu feel say you need special care for young people. The fact that the people who did not cover na the idea no, there's no special care for them.
Yeah.
They also think say they need to have a voice. The ebia omai mu ha say nipa yin ko do baby potty. Only say mebun krasi age a yedidi your friend is say president.
Yeah.
E wo omai mu 40 years we yanti so.
And the many omonya adwin.
And no dey say kwa. But we child almost no. And also no. Every emphasize me to be to aba ADMP 21 years there. I was say the presidential age no. Yeah the back 21 years. Said you be me to be the MP there, say me to be the president. And yeah, some of them were more issues are almost so I can was them. So a cut across you really validating in nyina you can't was say ejuma sem enko ba ne say obi ko pay ejuma na you say baby awu free ba ana say we oba enti ejuma we yem faw eno mu niam a mebunu say no yem penisa mun create opportunity emaye na afi so amemo leadership, governance and politics no yen create opportunity ema emebunu kwame yen go file with EC. There's no special dispensation for young people in terms of filing fee. Enti esi emebunu akwan say obi pese oko parliament 21 years we need that much money to do a filing fee. You see, there should be a special dispensation for young people. Said even policy, no, I bet you me cover. So,
but why are we not encouraging a 21-year-old to uncle school, in Sanwe Juma, pre a certain say skills training or say educational, and son, got 21 years they okay of parliament.
Kwame, etios is here. Only say be
Sunday Ghana for by 21 others to papa few.
I don't know say yeah can say by 21 22 obi in masters. Yes, if you masters.
Oh yeah.
Say nipa ba ko kra e motivating say first Kwame obi me call secondary school form 1.
Yeah.
And na me senior bi. Me jadi me ko share me dormitory. And I'm no be a boss singlet to share the cook or the journal because good evening, sir. And I say, boy, do I look like your father? 6th form.
I know that feeling.
Or tuna, which me will say, or your penny we need matured. But then, and Kwalami ba girl 14 years or secondary school.
Yeah.
Or baby by 21 years, where we are university. And the idea, yeah, call you no. These are near ma. Me feel say omuka ho asem ne ade so Kwabe me feel say in the youth space and Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo a lot has happened, and I think say infrastructure wise for young people hitherto and open running track for sporting activity e okroma Kwame one man cry one go Kumasi a wonku bi da.
Yeah.
And then Nanado uko Axim ebi wo ho uko Yendi ebi wo ho uko Navrongo ebi wo ho uko wa ebi wo ho uko Dunkwa Ondofin. And then you call Dambai, you call Yoso, you call Doma. Kwame, Yinehini. It tells you, say, you the infrastructure, bang, we call Adaklu in the Volta region. And the infrastructure, bang in Mebuno. Kofodia, Ebu. So, Kwame, and ya only football or athletics. Ubeko all these centers, no. There's a business incubation centers, hostel facilities, clinics, total development of a Ghanaian young person. So me feel say in the youth space, Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo or Demufwa, and they say yeah can form more for Nana to do more. Na in him say Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo in the second term Mebuno ebeti there. So in the nutshell, we show your presence from 51 district to 217 district. Yeah, show we say Nanado wa born in modern papa the second term Ghana Mebuno and the bedini ye pa. And you Kwame media abatobre and edru ye bu nkompo hwe yechi baby aye free ni baby abedu edaya. I can tell you the only person that makes me say the young people can trust in these elections Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Now uhwe enyuma hudu aba because of baby amitienti we are chief executive Emma National Youth Authority we are board member Emma YE because imebunu hu some employment issues serious because your coordinated data ne ade nyina kwabe very serious na uhwe modern boy Minu Justin Kudua obo YE interventions ahodo a omampani e dia bane aban dia ba no yes mebunu ne say Yayebi, and we should continue Nanado for the next 4 years. I mean, you say in the Nanado second term, Mebuno, Atajwe, we have double. Nanado Kano.
My main kind of message is Kakrebi na memra nefe uye bia noa na yabeka bi anywhere semiti. In part, note some of the messages. Sylvester Tete is having sent his commitment to work and dedication and service to the youth is beyond imagination. His short term in office as NYA boss. Achievements are superb. National Peace Charter. We'll talk about it, what it is. Great things he has done, greater things he will do. Jesse Boakon in Mamprobi and a day and not by. Chairman General, how old was former President Kufuor when he became a minister? Well, he became a deputy minister at the age of 29. That's what I know, unless the other records. For the parliamentary idea they are putting into the youth, it is misplaced. We need seasoned and experienced people to develop this country. Youth in parliament is good, but not now. Nano Usu in Atunsu. Yao from Takwa says, the man in your studio, his name is Sylvester Tete, has spoken nicely on the nice policies. But what happens if this administration loses the election? Same question. Tell my number one MP, Honorable Sly, that he will do all. No weapon formed against him shall prosper. Nana Frema Hayford, BNA for Sly. We'll come to the BNA conversation. And then we'll see how it goes. And then this one also says, okay, you like the last part of Boniface's statement. I'll come to that. Boniface statement, baby, I'm a sign, Abubium. Na James Kwabena Bonfe, aka Kabila, says, Kwame, contradiction. You want waivers as youth, but you call for same entitlements as the elderly? The youth voice must be consistent. If we want to qualify for president at 21, we must as well forget demanding freebies. Let's get responsible early enough. Sly is talking very well though, and I like it this morning. This one says, MPP has shown masterclass performance, and you say, Sylvester, you're from Matthew Kahon. Sylvester Matthew Tete. Incoming MP, Botiano English man from Ama Dakwa Benin, Botiano Red Top. Hey, Ama Dakwa Benin.
The constituent, I don't know.
She used to be a very regular texter until she got married and disappeared. Kwame, what the gentleman is talking about is a laudable idea. I live in the UK. There are some young people here in the UK who are in their universities and in their constituencies, they are leading the conversations and debating issues in Parliament. Abena sends that one. Kwame, our own sports minister Isaac Isiama entered Parliament at age 29. No wonder he has the youth at heart. Jade, 9 Akoto Road in Takrady. So the youth conversation continues. Let's see. Anyway, are there any National Peace Charter and any the other things are now working?
Kwame, yes. Mecca National Peace Charter, I don't want to say briefly. Now, in commemoration of the African Youth Day, ABC 1st November. Every year, African Youth Day, you celebrate African Youth Day. And this year, National Youth Authority lead African Youth Day celebrations. Your focus is on peace. And who say in Pempi, you can't peace messages now, you call Obiaka peace ones, but your lead the process, your National Peace Council, lead the young people to draft a National Peace Charter. Your best signing with all the political parties, all the youth groups are in the area of peace building. And Kwame Nyamincha, the draft copy new year ready, validation of the peace charter. Nyamin Bekanya na 31st. It was CD Auditorium or University of Ghana. The best signing near year peace dialogues. Now on the 1st of November at the Independence Square, candle night vigil. So you declare the charter no. Said you beya mebunu ahodo will work with it. They identify some flashpoint. You beya special programs for baby it is a Nima, Ododio, Tamale, Ashaiman. Yeah, boise. Mebunu no be the need to live in peace and in harmony. Our only process no. Kwame, I mean can say process is when you are apolitical.
Okay.
All the political players no account on a National Peace Council and a leading process way creative platform no. So that is the National Youth Peace Charter. Nyame adom and right national validation me feel say ekoyi pa Ghana mebunu nyina a contribute to it. Now you see the youth debate kwame ye ho say mebunu no ne G politics no eye omo fe but dey bia no omo nim niama ekomu ye wo program ya ye ma mebunu I friend National Youth Parliament. Your National Youth Parliament in all the district regions and even the National Youth Parliament. But last year, program you hosted the Commonwealth Africa Caribbean Conference Ghana, and we had opportunity for the National Youth Parliament to sit in Accra. Now we share the brilliance a display. In fact, the Commonwealth Secretariat, Energy, Home Papa Boy, Abaso, is a way for young people to contribute to the discourse. Also, within the district, we call district where issues are a border on development and no or champion. Meaning, we can say all the district in Ghana, about 80% of the district, no, you inaugurated the national, the youth parliament in all the various districts to help the political discourse, and we are also using them to lead the peace crusade in the community. Said incident of violence during elections, no, because
all the
yes, here pa na Minya Kabila. Me dana say no cre say yepe equal opportunity no shouldn't be asking for freebies but Kabila unim me no nim say yes eno nche says akwala no unu baby owo asika na they can also not contribute but ye boa omo to shape the discussion na me believe say some of these discourses ebe boa omo Kabila ye one voice up if you say he's fought for young people all his life and I have so much respect for Menua Penning Kabila but Mr. no campaign no fan na hwe BNA na Kabila Bisno, if you have a friend, me too, catch it for every 1 month. Yaki, but Bomachidom, near Jumadin. Yeah. And if you say 31st and 1st year, a major event on the calendar of the National Youth Authority in celebration of the African Youth Day. Yes, sir. And now, is
it African Youth Day or International Youth Day?
Africa Youth Day. Africa Youth Day on the 1st of November every year. And only Jumedia Yedia Peace Council or more Abway and Papa or more provided technical support.
Mosubio Africa Youth Day. Afi yayawing.
Ghana afana celebrations are signing of the peace charter and peace dialogue and then the candle night vigil at the declaration of the peace charter on the 1st of November to commemorate the event. The same thing in all the 16 regions led by the National Youth Authority and then the Regional Peace Council. National Youth Authority election 2020 because if you say yepe development, yepe mpuntu, yepe school, yepe nyama, it can only be done in an atmosphere of peace. You can't eat your cake and have it. When you destabilize the peace of our country, there's no way our development so security expert catch a car or mine to maintain peace in Ododio alone. And we are yesika sebi yetumi the year before for ebeboa or mine. So because I remind young people na kwame ade ba kwa yakasa bi ade ka ho ne say vigilantism and electoral violence has been outlawed. Yeah, it comes with consequences. Say we haven't been able to disseminate that information well enough. So on our platform, you are starting serializing the consequences of your actions. Yachiwa, obetumi adefiase mfiedu ne echire. Now you can't even hold public office again in this country, and they are disseminating information way very well. Say obviously a lot more will take a cue from this. It doesn't help anybody. Let me read it. We are also calling on the media to name and shame. I do baby say we should name and shame. Say people will be a bit responsible by way of not to incite young people to violence in this country.
Kwame, let's give the youth a chance, and they will deliver Safu Kantanka in Okanshin. And then Luther in Amasamang says, development of the youth under this government is unprecedented, so the youth should do far more to do more. And then the problem with some of us, the youth, is that we see ourselves as too young or too small for these positions. It's a good idea. I also want to be MP in the next 8 years. I'll be 29. Kojo sent that. The youth is very proud to have Sly as our NYA CEO. He speaks our mind and walks our talk. The Peace Charter will help young people if well explained. Baron, President, girls for Sly. Hey, what girls for Sly? Okay, so call Form 1. School Ben Akoy.
Because Ghana National.
Cape Coast. Egbert Fable School.
Of course.
Okay.
My president. Presido.
Obisi Minkancho said, tell my dormitory mate Sly that he's doing a good job.
Thank you.
But he's transforming the youth authority. But he shouldn't forget that he owes me big time. He should do the honorable thing. Nanan Kweku Hayford.
Hey!
Dansuman Snit.
Oh, wow.
So that is one for you. Sly is one of the visionary men this nation has and always pushes for the youth. The people of Botiano English are Manfro, happy to have you. Andy Dakudia from Tuba. I love the conversation this morning. The youth life matters. Victory for Sly. Obrimpon Nanakwekuchum Kede. Walanyo in Akwetia. I'm happy hearing this, and the government is delivering 4 more to do more. Regards to Sylvester. There's increased participation of the youth in our local government politics at the assembly level. It is encouraging. They've used their numbers to win over some adults, but after winning, they become interested in money and flashy things. Let's make the youth more patriotic now before giving them leadership. Alvi, let me leave your message out for now because I don't want this conversation to become unnecessarily antagonistic. I'll say the youth something, ping. I'll leave it there for now. But Sly, maybe quick one. May say, and then this one says, tell Sly, regards from C Major. Hashtag Kojuti. I'll say okay, C Major. Hashtag Kojuti. Ask the gentleman if they have something like young conservatives or young labor groups in the respective parties like we have in the UK. Okay. George says arrests should be devoid of party colours when you come to that thing. Okay. I can see Kabila vigorously typing away again. Kabila Eba Youth Unsema. Let's see. Please tell my brother Sly that I'll be voting in Kintampo, but I can endorse him through your platform, and I've endorsed him.
Thank you, Kabila.
Okay. Right. Moving on up. What's the BNA? Catch it or BNA? The BNA agenda today.
KSK.
Yes, sir.
BNA, Botiano English among from a constituency created 2012, and NDC first time 2012 they won the seat with less than 200 votes.
Less than 200.
Yes, 188 votes in fact. And in 2016, MPP won the seat back with 7,000 vote difference. And now I'm the candidate for the party in that constituency.
Botiano English I'm
from. We take conversations.
Now, about Botiano English I'm from, where does it cover?
A cover from Tetegu. Bridge no so on your right, all the way through Aplaku, Botiano, Kokrobite, Oshiye, Nabepi, Watuba, Iron City. Then Udu Insunoso. On your right hand side is Weja, all the way to Insunoso. Who cross Insuona na wako Kalabule. Your friend is saying Tomefa, Uko Galilea, Amam from all the way to Peace Town. Now we call Galilea Electoral Area, a Hona, a cover. And from the West Hills Mall area, Kokrobite, Botiano, Nina, a cover Tuba, a cover Iron City, a cover BNA, the special BNA.
I like that. BNA.
That's a BNA for Sly.
Obisi tell Sly people of Brigade are waiting for him to campaign. Mame from Kaswa. And then Adiko BNA.
Kwame, ahobrase any hard work. Me started here 2 years ago. Me bought me trim pose meko primaries for BNA. Ya ejumaden pa ewo constituency home ne. Udu BNA I say BNA for sly. Ejumaden ye emebunu ho nsem infrastructure. Esan say ye new first na esompa e hona na ye mame ayoko. All the way to Anyaso Utium, Wejagbawe. And in fact, in terms of broadcasting the area, electoral area, your road network, in fact, but I'm happy to say that major roads are our constituency under this government. The contractor, say in a second term contractors, Beba Road, no so Ombeye Ejumadin. Advocacy, first of all, Parliament, now, so you are the number one spokesperson for the community. Customer for Kani Emma community, no. And the Gwame say, Mube support to ye. Na yen semi person can ever be in the home. Most of my opportunity, I would my no penny can be in the home. It is a penny for who do a matter in governance, ni leadership, or Mube 2 when you share honor. Na Kwame, Mijidi say, Yabeye Jumadin, na yensu yapeja BNA, na the necessary infrastructure in terms of education. Last week, me tour of my campaign, I visited the municipal directorate of education. Kwame me do honor the entire municipal directorate of education. Now, computers are modi ejumana eni ho manual ne individuals. Kwame me jina me nanso FF Radofo donate 2 desktop any printer eboa wo mo. Magi data ewo ho. Me study data no kwan ebe fa so a ebe boa mo ne advocate some of the things and yes who scano now so advocacy na wo the attention ba so say dia wo mo a wo mo ka bi ebe mu no wo mo atumi eboa impeso so ensuo ho nsem kanea ho nsem ni akwan ho nsem ono ba mo akwata na say na slide onya mbe ye MP na wa start ha me gidigido me say ofa wa mboa me a ensuo di me nkrofo okọ ministers ahodo me pa wo mo che so wo mo fa wo ani behwe na wo mo make plans a yemfa BNA enka ho enum ni niam me feel say kwa me experience kakra ye wo ne inamfofo ne mpanimfo te say mo mo so bebo ye chidom no me gidi say ye be ma BNA e be household dem say de be ye chicha ye renko fi BNA na
obi se men kan cho say broadcasting road.
Yes.
The project has stalled. The contractor has abandoned the project.
He hasn't.
After constructing one side, the gutter on one side.
No, the gutter is not. You see, you catch there or starting acquiring a new 2 months. Kwame. Na minim asamwajanti ho. Okay, Samoajan the annual kugu so eboye. But in short the next day and then worship bibia. Hono said yes it no e wo people so. Enti force I so the face ro ba ya nye kwan ni ya e be ha adwen. Kwame ye pia ma contract. Contractor no wo kwan ni so a oye ejuma. Na wa hye me bo ene okache me say or the machines nyina sign backwind so anopa me ne kasai almost every day me free contractor no me ne di nkomo broadcasting for there me nim say sa kwan no is 2.5 kilometers. Yes, the minister say or the another 2.5 beka ho say the be ya e be sane akodu form say the be ya omoye kwan no wia enkonko say
I mean say obi and a phone person will take you over show no obi se men kan cho say Botiano Hills Road.
Yes.
Please tell him to visit the greenhouse on Fulani Road.
Yes.
One touch for slide from Akwaku. Those of us around Adanseman to American flag. Tell Sly we are waiting, but roads are killing us. We need the roads now. Melody. This man is standing in my constituency at Wager by Crown Liberty. I will need to see him. Get his number for me. Tell him if I'm able to come down to Ghana before 7th December, he has my vote. Flash from the UK. And a day and no a buy. Me here, wine biome. Okay, now meet you. Say BNA.
Kwame, inti ejumadin ye beye ama BNA. Na yeni ahimfo etiye beni ahimfo kasa. You see, most of the problems were on here permanent fixing. We share the topology of the area. Kwame, there will be also and communities no do so work as here. And they say ya nye kwani anye ni nsuo to a etiniba for my enra and then 3 days na me work Kokrobite. Yeah, huge drains were Kokrobite said the bear a bed directly nsuo e wo Kokrobite. Kwame, me no ka say ukudu a asifem but I can assure them and Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo adwumaden a yeye no in the second term ye be dodo na ama omo baby a omo kanyina adanse ma ho se makohia resident association interventions ahodo ayeye to give them respite kwame ekwan ahodo ho amiankasa menim say yentumi construct kwan no ansa na yato aba anase in the immediate term the was say ye dey like try to go so ye reshape road no said ye be more trouble because kwame ensure to na ho kwan a said yes it na asefim. So some of those interventions I've personally got involved. Masre Nkrofo MCE of the municipality or no so born home boarding they be a meaning in the nam ya ko baby na was say ya ma respite kakra na eho hihan ya MCE is always with me ya call rounds ye ho na ha ye nto anamon yemfa anwian koguso yemfa grade and kofa we continue to do that but kwame if you know offset here pa side interventions are nyina you say normally I can show talk this time but look at the downpour eba in the month of October November and most of the reshaping said the communities respite no it washed almost everything away. We've spent a lot of money but the American say they should keep faith with this government. We must share infrastructure. But 23 kilometers from Old Barrier through Botiano, Kokrokoo, Bitioshi, Aplako up to Tuba Junction. Nyamin Chadie, Yebeguso asphalt, Asa road no, asphaltic lane na ye no. Yensu ya nyebi. Yebeguso ansana elections yaba. Ye no free mo na trunk cruise na the idea ewo ho nyina no. Ebe engage him attention and I'm pretty sure another way high impact aswa to boot in to na see na daddy. I was there last week. Many MCE akwa engineers na akwa say Ministry of Works any urban roads almost aba after feasibility on benya permanent solution to Sato boot area no. Na me ade ba ko a ene de be way wo hwe traffic kwame wo fast akwan so na jo traffic for ejuma from your friend is say akawe ho all the way to Kaswa. Kwame, yes, to be this traffic no so over 2-3 hours.
My complaint is
and yet na me papa wafa I'm akwata ni penny for better. And President Akok Kati Soda uko afla ukwan no so from Temamoto way all the way to Central University Chihona ye no 6 lane womo ho be hihan womo no o man penny fa na nche BNA on the nature BNA na enso enya sa respite no be because kwame me the traffic mo na nipa point juma now you have to drive in traffic for that number of hours and so na obedu ufi na ha dwen enya sa obi obi na ye me kon but then you Ghana for dodo na akoka soa e bi ko beyond kaswa na ade ha dwen international travelers are nam sa akwan no so nyina no sometimes it doesn't speak well of us and I mean GD say yeah what plans our ministry no aye solve that problem no amaye.
Take note of some of these messages. Ebian Albert and Sebi tell Sly to remain the same calm and friendly guy after he becomes MP. He's winning massive inshallah, but BNA is too big and very populated. I wish him luck. Sly is the best lobbyist and the best advocate for BNA. We will vote massively for him. Jones Asante from BNA. I've learned something new today. BNA. It almost sounds like DNA. Tell your guest the land guard menace around Red Top needs a solution. Joe Agape. Tell Sly Red Top behind West Hills Mall needs our roads fixed. The road is bad. Aldred from Red Top. The Papa Sly idea is laudable, but it should be resourced. He should resource the youth financially. I contested for assemblyman and can now say Ghana politics is full of money. Kwadwo Edupako Achim assume. Sly has the endorsement of the constituents. I know he's also listening to their plight and will not fail. Kwesi Reynolds, Agona Dobing. Kwame, I'm Kwame from Wager Broadcasting. The work on the broadcasting road is not progressing at all. Tell him for me. Tell him to come to Amanfro Top Town to campaign. The NDC door-to-door is high, is serious. Ajwa in Kaswa. It's only proper for our roads to be properly constructed once and for all, instead of the shoddy works by some of the contractors. Kudos to Sly. Jomo Pokwase Festus sends that one. Sly, how do you respond to some of them?
Well, I'm from Top Town. I can tell you, Ejuma Maya wo NDC ni nam ho Kwame, they can't make even 30% of the vote there. Inti hodie, yabeko ho. Me share landlord resident association, me share youth groups ho Kwame. Mami nka say ye started Sylvester Tete Cap first of its kind in BNA. Kwame,
so we started a cap.
Yes, yes, started registration. 128 teams had so far registered. The board preliminaries no selected 32 teams on the board tournament our constituency. Kwame, we are yes I nyama we say benya youth no na yakasa akire wo mo ya educate wo mo on many interventions abaye and what they can take advantage of. So Kwame is ongoing. Na maminda menu apeni abate is the chief architect obo mechidom e was ni menu osesibe wo mo no mo provide technical support e mame na me amenu asamwajan baje pini say on the 6th of November ye launch sa event na ono abe tutu ni nase aba betem because oti important ho oti constituency ho ono so the new nyam ebe techre na Kwame nyame ncha de me ye chief executive officer Emma National Youth Authority ye see AstroTurf kama e wo mpeso so ho
say when AstroTurf ni bi
ma ye bi wo ho nyame acha da na do dan kwakofo ado ada Roma AstroTurf kama ye be bo final match no e wo ho na Kwame udi wani kire BND dia Nanado any ediniye enti yes ye be hye na nyonyam operation 70% for Nanado e wo BND ye be hye na nyonyam na meda menua abate ase ne mia me minister Isaac Kwame Siama, Minister for Youth and Sports oyobia wa create wa manipa opportunity ideas bia odbe ba ono witna say e coach you o say ye koso na ye. In fact, apart from official work aye e wa ban mo no me political career he shown so much interest a lot of experiences he's been through, and I think he's been very fantastic minister as my boss. Nti abate there I can't thank him enough because when
we'll come back to the thank yous. Let me say constituency we so Kofi Asare, if you note this now, I'll just read a few more if you're Kofi Asare or say ask him about the road from Block Factory Junction to New Aplaku Hills. It's in a terrible condition,
right?
And let him see what he can do. Sly is one of MPP's assets, serious and focused. He has my support. Kofi Nyakom in Holland. And then let's see. Obisu say Efia says they're always doing shoddy work on the road. Mountain View School Junction Road. We really need a very good road. Osimen Kancho. And then let's see. It was broadcasting. Okay. Kwame, the road supposed to have been tarred by Asamajan is false. It was broadcast throughout the world that Asamajan did this road. It was actually done by the then managing director of ADB.
No, Kwame.
I'll say, okay, you let's leave Nana Justice Morgan, you let's leave it there. Bottom line is that the road is being done, but we'll find out who did it or who is helping, and then we'll this one we don't need to split hairs. Why? I'm sure the people have benefited from it, and that's the most important one. I live at Red Top, and the road network is bad. I think the municipal council should think outside the box to solve the problem. They should consider the private-public partnership, ask the businesses around the mall to finance it so they get tax benefits. We are willing to pay daily or monthly tolls and increase in property rate to pay for it. And then this one says, the Beach Drive estate is waiting for him. He should come. T.A. Affo says that. Then Papa Sly, the man of the moment, full of perspicacity and sagacity. He's the victor. Gosh Mellow, down Summer Wesley Grammar. Meaning perspicacity, sagacity. No, at home. Anyway, Sly, any more responses?
I think Dr. Kofi Mensah, also a resident, the managing director of ADB.
Okay.
And Asamoajan, a resident on that road. And the last one, Asamoajan, in fact, Omo contribute Asamoajan, the Anuya by Obia Dibiba, Yediguso, but and yes, sustainable. In Shoto and washing in Asamoajan Kasabedi, Dr. Kofi Mensah. And to contract away, they are buying no diama contractor. Yeah, kwano. I be permanent. And to me, yes, you say, you come into Kwame, Mountain View, baby, I'm okay. It's part of the 23 kilometer lane by asphalt. No, and the last week, many municipal engineer Eddie we could go home more trouble. The next day, and I show no san toy and a washing BBR off. But you pursue contractor and say, but I start the asphalt no. I buy a permanent. Am I a war? A honor me faku fee every day. And the Kwame, Mestre roads in the Ubia can or ni road. But all the rules that one mention a war program is when they know. Let me actually say each one of them. Yeah, they are my contract, but me assure me new contractors will be a casa. Hopefully, they will come to the road or me start a Jumamaye. So me catch almost say 4 years from now, say Nyamiya Madunia team come na me seek re-election. We won't be talking about these roads again. You can't be before for our BNA.
Just say to be a thing of the past.
It will be a thing of the past.
Well, DNA, BNA, BNI, BNA, Sly and BNA. We, the people of BNA, believe that Sly will emerge 80% victorious. Charles Newman, communication team member. Well, you are biased. So, so you understand. Right. Hey, ask him about the drainage at Emmanuel Estate. Okay, he was there the other day. Sly, any other comments, any final comments, and then we're done.
Gwami, dear medibe foul so medawasi BNA for edawasi mebune wo BNA edawasi. Na gwami,
yes,
we dear ma this dear ba ko pe. The find out na be bo e was Sylvester Cap e was new AstroTurf no so no. Gwami mesel se for we new nyam. Ebehwe BNA.
And only other way.
And no be the third week in November.
Nyame mayenkwa. Nia hondi.
Medase.
Na munya mukwani ye.
Medase.
Yeah.
Medase.
But to think that the conversation started with National Youth Authority, in Ababedu BNA. Well, it's all good. It's all good. Inti Sly Edase. Na Adumakusa we dey yapon. So we yapon we. She knew how beka. She knew.
Hey, Kwame.
She knew ya.
Me ami de me hwe ka. Na kufu ado aye de. No, chese. Pura adwuna ntiase.
Oni hwe ka.
Ya sa se ni hwe ka.
Dabi
na ye de. De Ghana han ye wansam kan. E fa ye kan ya sem.
Mate, ye be di hu nkomo.
E fa ya po din. Diana na ye die aburu adwuna ntiase so di kwa me ma me nche for bre no yakọ
ye nyina ye joso
midas
ye da si bebre Sylvester Mensah and Amoten Nkano or a chief executive National Youth Authority and ya Adumako Befi say hey na me friend Sylvester Mensah Sly Mensah na kama no sa no.
No say madam for
Sly Mensah. It's all good. It is Sly Mensah baby. I will anope bi amichia because me say my body be impress as imprena anope. But we are Sylvester Tete
of BNA.
That's
right.
But you know English a man from at least me suen bibi and inti Sly Edase. Na mo say adubako baka sa. Dan obaka. How did okay, yes, me 5 minutes after chia.
Me Kwame 5 minutes.
Someone say also 5 minutes no.
You Kwame. Enra ye omai sana hini oko mrahye bedwafie. Na said ye emra na wo maimu no article 180 of the 1992 constitution and parliament standing order 145 and section 23 of the Public Financial Administration Act year 2016 year act 921 no ye beto abese ya abosomi miense di anim ye to abani wia oman no yensika sem ene ntoto ye no bosomi miense di ka no so de kotudwa enti anura yewura kenoforiata odi kotudwa ya okosre yesese di bro nya ni wia bosomi miense di anim no nya sika 27.4 billion na ye di atoto oman no eniema enti sedi sitie no wodi koto wo mo anim sanse ye to abani wie sei pe na yensika yensuku nsem o mampani egusu a wo ye adansie school fees tue free SHS no o mampani ebeto aso ye to abani wie a niema hodo a gusu a wo ye nya na o se oto aso na de ba akwa Kwame ekodi akotene ewu mu abrahosem a enano social media editu dwa MPP de ni enya ya adwense ye bu obidin nemom o mampani his excellency the former president yewura John Mama ekojina La Palm Beach edikotu jasa Ghana hipik yewura furiata chirimu na Kwame hipik no de entra ye call ye nenya ta de papa bi na na show o mampani kufo ni MPP ba ye no so hwe IMF wɔn threshold no sɛ wɔn sika asɛm no ɛne wɔka no ɛboro so 70%. Obviously na yɛ sɛ your debt cannot be sustained. Na as ɔmapɛni kufuo ne MPP baayɛ no na yɛ debt to GDP ratio na yɛ 182 into automatically na ɔsi ɛkɔ saa tebea no mu nyame adom yɛtoto nneɛma ɛma 2008 yɛ fra bɛn mu no na debt to GDP no abɛduru 32%. Yeah, that's an excellent performance. Yes, I decided this for insa. Emra, yes, I about 2016. No, not that to GDP ratio. I'm going got 73%. Yeah, not just no crash so no. Yes, I your debt no, it could not be sustained. Araho Samisa Kwame, Sanu Krumana this for air can credit and Capri or the saying COVID performance and also the assessing. Now I can tell you, say 2019, your performance no debt to GDP no na 62.4. Even after COVID-19 2020 as at June, a year kind of reactor any media budget any coin na 66.3. And the year then will be a kujira baby ako catch and say your debt no it's not sustainable. Near ya me then say IMF woman it is anymore. They've come out to say enya no cre. Media how many say baby president mama former president Wadruno ebia ebet mesa ho ebia emu bi ntumi nru ho banyame ehira no se sabi enkwada bi kasemo a onyina no mfrim because okoye na IMF a big institution like this ebegu anim ase a eka Ghana titru pan say NDC any credibility to IMF yenim say 2000 mo falsify figures e de koi e ma ye boka e ma yewura ikofo any MPP ne betua ye kwa mo dia no to nchen a after the almost shifted argument no cause yeah the camera wo man mu kwame sabi e ka de ye boka de ya you know kasa sesi you know so wo hwe eye ohawo a ye ko mu ye nsikasem eye yewura mama no ankasa eye 25th February 2016 okogina Parliament State of the Nations address ojitu mu say ye nsikasem asaye no kwame ye ba ye omampani a odwirehwe kan no opese ne manfo ekọ manimu no sika nko a ya spending wo no 26.60 billion ya ye de ebuama banks no banking sector no atimi agina ama nkran sika sabe so efa sebu akwan no yetimi di ama wo mo eno no eka ne bi no kwame oba education hwe arahusam ne say NDC gina so advert more than 50 say free essay enye adwuma ekodu 2016 fero mu sa de ba bia kodro no agi wo mo nsem no wo mo say progressively free the students in kwano over 30,120,522 wo mo ntuateku kwame MPP aba de betua ye eti aboka ibi betua kwame wohwa borders boarding house si ntuateku kran farmer wo mo capitation 9 million wo ntuateku over feeding grant arahusem Emma special schools kwame say ka special schools o mi san krofo yi ye nuanu ma sabi bibi ntene bia wo mo edi demo kwa bi so
ne kra ne say
Peace FM.
for 5 minutes now
taku kra kwame ye ntua 4 million kwame exercise books besiaba eye de call eye basic schools eye 40 million
make count it down make count it down
oh kwame
me ma 5 minutes time aso
yeah over health insurance 1.2 billion kwame kwame na ntokwa be na kwa 1.2 billion kwame NDC antua to the extent said no more they say providers so help providers no or mo do mo kata people buy under Yewura Kufuado just 3 months kwame so dia no to nchen ya e ka mo ko boy no enam say na enye smart borrowing ti no ya buy ni siati ba na so interest and na so Yewura kanoforiata ene ni penifo e ka bo mu no ya twanya bosia eno no bo mu no siati ba no wo fam akwame me dia kotua eno no ebi dia di kotua ye odi to nchen akwame NDC gitum say ya ba ye no ambulance organ na 50 enso na 40 ties apai and 307 e kan bi no ya ba ye no na sabi kwame even metrology ye two pe ya 15 ko ho and rate ye 100 cars and ye come STC kwame odi to nchen ya
me ya to nchen na me da wase anope ya adoma ko befi na motine kan
and kwada 1.2 million ye tuo school fees free sɛ Nana Akufo-Addo ne MPP anya hwe kura no dum so a yɛfiri mu na yɛka ne bia
meda se dum so a yɛfiri mu na yɛka ne bia. In the meantime, Etiwa East Mega Walk organized by the MP for Etiwa East Abena Oseopare comes off on Sunday the 1st of November at Enyinim. Intuma mwe Etiwa East bia Abena Ose Asare Nyopare Abena Ose Asare oye Etiwa East Mashebedweni se walk e baso kwesi adaibe special guest Kojo Upon Kroma aye Mashebedweni Malfoasia Rebi Sanso Information Minister Matthew Poku Prempe Tafren Napo Education Minister Lawyer Justin Kodria Ababa Bekahum Fati Vondoli or Eastern Regional Women's Organizer Okahum Yesu Bianfa the face mask Emra. Come with your mask on. Let's walk for victory. In the meantime, Kokrokoo Esiaman Ketia, aka Ghana Money of Washington DC, you say happy birthday to your nephew Nanaya Obeya Mwako of Sape Mania Accra, and greetings to his parents and siblings. Boniface Abubakar Sadiq Nefutunu Enye.
Honestly, and tokwa isi wo Ghana nyina na amansani nyina nye obi ana de bawo. Enema mienu. Ohia any politicians. Asemba ko abeka wo tekrema so no e chense kan. I want to tell you, do your politics well. Don't let politicians deceive you. Mu hu yesi e wono wan ye gi echinji ayen ko ntokwa o. Ye wi aye frustra ko num ti nam ne ye wi. Mu ana mo ko. Me catch them on Okwari. There are people here. Omuhumia, Omusi Omutiase. Osafumafu or Himpa, and MPP. Ninu Kuma Ajemafu or NDC. Shelia Ite or NDC, no a minister. Ninu Penny Professor Ite or MPP. NDC lawyer Larry Ajeti or NDC. No Papa Waka baby Peter Lajeti or MPP. Samuel Jinapo or Himpa or MPP. Ninu Penny John Jinapo or NDC. Me and me Jina Hay. Me or MPP. Me Ninu Penny Kamara or NDC. Ye fear Dako. No number Dako. Me Martina me Jina me catch them on me who opposition down. Me party the our co-opposition. But me Kasa me co-opposition. Look, me who opposition da. Me party MPP a co-opposition. But me dem in co-opposition. Because NDC wa power me didi. Kamara me kono homa mi score be mame. And then me wa part me wa power. Bibi here na obe frame. Ye kasa da na ma who opposition no. Enti mondwin. My party
I like the last line. I'll see intimondering. David, man, move you.
Honestly, and tokwa isi wo Ghana nyina na amansani nyina nye obi ana de bawo. Enema mienu. Ohia any politicians. Asemba ko abeka wo tekrema so no e chense kan. I want to tell you, do your politics well. Don't let politicians deceive you. Mu hu yesi e wono wan ye gi echinji ayen ko ntokwa o. Ye wi aye frustra ko num ti nam ne ye wi. Mu ana mo ko. Me catch them on Okwari. There are people.
Peace FM.
Boniface, thank you, man. Food for thought. Here we go. This one says happy birthday to our lovely first son Kwame Fosu. Kwame Fosu of the Youngsters International School. You are 9 years old today. It's from your dad, your mom, Nana and Akwesi. Wishing you God's blessings.
kami frinya mesore ba no ma nyansa ni ndie ni ache dia ma de bai
Ampa.
sabi o mana ma be free mu die fini mu sintonti ya bunyansa ni mu die ni mutia na
Yesum Sika. All right, sing for me.
Sika power way dia yo dokoto
Ampa.
Sika nyo brenya o if se se bia je tentwie ti ma mu fo mpo na kwando do bi sunya sika enti se meti fie dia na na se mini kono andi onua
Semi yo sansenio mini. Ampa.
enti mi say yo
Se we on him near Benya. Then Kokrokoo ho ate. Then Kokrokoo ho. Nipe wana was say. And shouting out to you, Margaret, and to your crew, Grills by Mago, obviously gone. Or is it Mago? Grills by Mago. So to you, Margaret, and your crew of Grills by Mago out there in East Legon, you all have a great day and keep the grills coming. Lovely stuff you got. And you are watching us live right now, Amma Saka. Good morning, Amma. Thank you for coming on board, even though you signed in late. Ampa. Ampa. Yeah, William Sango, I see you two have a beautiful day. Audition Isaac and Sign Pig Farm, I see you two. Good morning. There be that. Dogman, I see you. Tomorrow I will shout you are no shaking, yeah? Justice Ewa, good morning, my brother. Checking out on this morning's edition. Thank you very much for joining us by ear, voice, and text. The next news broadcast is at 12, and then before that is Kofi Kombilson, who's next on your radio. So just remember to keep your dreams and hopes alive is all you have. And as always, you know I have a prayer for you because you're my listener. My prayer for you is in the book of Numbers in the Bible. Numbers 6:24-26. Where it says very simply, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Onyame asomdwe nka ho. Empire me bomo anono. Ochina nyame adom na divine selection Kenya will be back here again in service to God and to country. Ivan of Fruity Flakes, thanks for popping in late. I saw you too. Remember, it's a tough word out there. And so when you stop to say a prayer, remember to say one for me too. God bless. Good morning.
Sansu mechiri biarinti seyer kanoni pa menkamu Nanso kami frinya mesore bano ma nyansa ni ndie ni ache dia ma de bai Sabi o mana ma be free mu idie fini mu sintonti ya bunyansa ni mu die ni mutia na Yesum Sika